Ever wondered what the 10 deadly sins of cats are? Well, you're about to find out. We're embarking on a whimsical journey, unearthing the most peculiar behaviors of our furry companions. These sins, if you will, are the quirky habits that make our cats the mischievous, lovable creatures they are. From the least egregious to the most endearing, we're counting down these feline faux pas. So, brace yourself as we count down from the 10th to the deadliest sin of our feline friends. At number 10, we have the midnight madness. Cats, being naturally nocturnal creatures, often choose the witching hour to unleash their energy. The quiet of the night gets punctuated by the pitter-patter of tiny paws and the occasional jingle of a play ball. While their midnight antics might seem endearing, it can be quite a disturbance to us, the sleep-deprived owners. But remember, patience is key, as our feline friends are just following their instincts. Moving on to sin number 9, brace yourself for the claw catastrophe. Coming in at number 9 is the claw catastrophe. Our feline friends are natural explorers and their claws are their tools. Unfortunately, these tools often end up redesigning our favorite furniture pieces. From the armchair to the wooden dining table, no place is safe from their relentless scratching. It's not personal, it's just their way of sharpening their claws, marking their territory, or simply stretching. But to us, it's a catastrophe. Next up, at number 8 is the litter box laziness. At number 8, we have the litter box laziness. This sin is dedicated to all those feline friends who, despite having a perfectly good litter box, decide to conduct their business elsewhere. The couch, the laundry, your favorite pair of shoes. Nothing is safe from this lazy litter box avoider. It's a puzzling habit that leaves owners scratching their heads and reaching for the cleaning supplies. But hey, it's all part of the charm, right? Moving on to sin number 7, we find the food fussiness. Sin number 7 is the food fussiness. Cats, our little furry connoisseurs, can be surprisingly picky about their meals. One day they're devouring a particular brand of cat food like there's no tomorrow, and the next they're turning their noses up at it. This culinary capriciousness can leave us, their humble human servants, scrambling to decipher their latest food fancies. It's a sin that can test the patience of even the most devoted cat owners. Next, at number 6 is the notorious knockoffs. At number 6, we have the notorious knockoffs. The classic cat move. You know, the one where your precious feline decides to play Newton and test gravity with your favorite vase or that expensive figurine. Cats are notorious for their love of high places, but they seem to have an equal love for knocking things off those high places. It's as if they're saying, "What's this? Not a cat toy, must be trash." Brace yourselves, folks. Up next, at number 5 is the unwanted gifts. Sin number 5 is the unwanted gifts. Picture this. You're sipping your morning coffee when your dear feline companion saunters in with a gift just for you. But wait, it's not a shiny trinket or a ball of yarn, but a lifeless bird, a mouse, or perhaps a random insect. While it's a symbol of love and respect in the feline world, it's often less than appreciated by us humans. The joys of cat ownership. Moving on to sin number 4, we find the keyboard invasion. At number 4, we have the keyboard invasion. Now, who among us hasn't experienced this? You're deep in work, typing away, when suddenly a furry little body pounces onto your keyboard, disrupting your flow. It's a cat's world, and we're just living in it. They love the warmth, the clicking sounds, and most importantly, the attention it gets them. Whether it's an important report or a casual chat, cats just can't resist the allure of a busy keyboard. Next, at number 3 is the aloof attitude. Sin number 3 is the aloof attitude. This is when your feline friend, in all their regal glory, decides to give you the cold shoulder. You know the drill. You reach out for a cuddle, but they turn their head, acting as if you are invisible. This can lead to feelings of neglect as your cat appears indifferent to your affections. But remember, they're just being cats, and their love language is just a bit different from ours. Moving on to sin number 2, we find the curtain climbing. At number 2, we have the curtain climbing. You see, our feline friends are natural climbers. They are born with an innate desire to scale heights, and unfortunately, our lovely curtains often bear the brunt of this instinct. From the tiniest thread pull to significant rips, the damage can be frustrating. However, it's just another quirky behavior that makes cats, well, cats. It's a small price to pay for their companionship. And finally, at number 1, we have the deadliest sin, the unconditional love. And the deadliest sin of all, at number 1, is the unconditional love. Our feline friends have a unique knack for melting hearts. Their purrs, their soft nuzzles, those big round eyes, all serve as powerful weapons in their arsenal of affection. Even when they've committed the most heinous of cat crimes, we find our anger dissipating in the face of their irresistible charm. This unconditional love they provide makes it impossible to stay mad at them. And there you have it, the 10 deadly sins of cats. Beware, cat lovers! Let's quickly recap the 10 deadly sins of cats. 10th, the midnight madness, followed by the claw catastrophe. 8th, the litter box laziness, and 7th, the food fussiness. 6th, we have the notorious knockoffs. 5th, the unwanted gifts. And 4th, the keyboard invasion. The aloof attitude stands at number 3. Curtain climbing is the second sin. And at number 1, the most endearing of them all, the unconditional love. Remember, these sins are what make our feline friends so irresistibly lovable. Until next time, stay